I'm here at Chateau Margaux and just tasted their 2021s. And the tasting was with the owner of the chateau, Alexis Leven-Mentzelopoulos. And he was talking about how they spent a lot of time in the vineyard. They had a lot of confidence in what was going to happen in the harvest. And therefore, they made some beautifully concentrated wines with excellent tannins, and both white and reds are pretty exceptional. So Alexis, tell us a little bit of how you pulled that off in a challenging year.
Yeah, very challenging year. As you were saying, the first big job was in the vineyard, as always. Being sure to harvest at the right time with the optimal level of maturity, which was a bit risky because we had a lot of rain that was predicted, that was about to come. And the question is, should we harvest before this rain? But in this case, we're going to harvest berries who aren't mature yet, and therefore we are sure not to make a qualitative wine. Or should we take the risk, wait, perhaps get the risk of diluting the berries a little bit, but at least reach this optimal level of maturity? We waited, and turned out we had the best out of the two worlds, because we waited, the berries were ripe, and we didn't get this big rainfall that we were expecting. So we did many passages in the same rows, harvesting each berries when they were ripe, and then of course a big work in the cellar with very careful, precise extraction. Each one of the tanks here, almost 100 vinification tanks, are equipped with modern analyzer, which gives us the precise level of tannins and anthocyanic during the entire vinification stage. So we know exactly when we are starting to extract just a little bit too much and when we need to stop. So the terroir, the climatic condition, who at the end were in our favor, plus the precise work that we did in the cellar, offered us this very qualitative wine, which was a great surprise and which we are very happy about.
And the white too was pretty exceptional, with really racy and energetic acidity at 3.04 pH.
Exactly.
And that's probably one of the lowest pHs, if I remember, you've had.
Of the white,
there's dense fruit too, like boom.
Exactly. This is really the style of Pavillon Blanc that we want to aim. And we have had, of course, variation from one vintage to another, but this kind of constancy that we have from one vintage to another that we're able to maintain with the Pavillon Blanc. Because we have this great acidity, this great freshness that you are talking about, but also this fatness and this concentration. Because one without the other wouldn't make, for us, we believe, such a qualitative white wine. And really those both factors makes it great. But again, it's the work in the vineyard, but also in the cellar with a great amount of selection and only picking and selecting the best for the Pavillon Blanc. So we have the best out of both this fatness, this structure, this concentration, but also this senility almost, this freshness, this acidity, which makes it a beautiful white wine. We just unfortunately do not have enough of it.